Welcome to Doordash tutorial. I'm going to talk specifically about the Phoenix area closer to the end, but I'll just talk about general stuff. How to make money with Doordash, who should do it, who shouldn't. Pardon the way that I look. I only have 4 hours of sleep, so I look dead. It's 6 a.m. right now. I went to bed at 11:30 for no reason. For no reason at all. Okay. But let's talk about bread first. So, before you reach silver status, and wait, I'll explain what this means first. So on DoorDash, there's rankings for how much money you're gonna make, what orders you're gonna be getting, right? So like that's how all the hustler things are, right? They're gonna pay you more if you're a grinder. So there's silver, gold, and platinum. So silver is that you've done that you have a certain rate of acceptance, completion, and customer rating. Same thing with gold, right? You just have to accept a lot of orders and do a lot, and you'll get silver and gold status. How much are you making during these? I would say after gas, probably about 14. Platinum though, for me, I'm making 25. Like 25 before gas an hour, I think. Sometimes I could do more, but it depends on the day. But yeah, like on a good day, I'm making easy 26, 27 before gas. After gas, it's about, I don't know, maybe we'll say 21, 22. And I think I factored food into that as well. I have all the stuff written down. When you're first starting, you're probably going to only make like 14 after gas, maybe even 12 if you're going my way. But this is my strategy. This is what I tell people to do. You just have to accept every single order you get and just suffer with getting paid like $4 to get someone's Taco Bell repeatedly, so you can start making the good money. If you pick and choose how much it is that you're making on these orders, like if you're trying to, no, I'm only trying to get good orders, you're never going to hit platinum. The whole point is just to rush the platinum, which you have to do 100 deliveries a month. How many deliveries are you doing a day? It depends on how much of a grinder you are. I can get like 25, I think. So that's what I've written down. Saturday night, this is like on the lower end for me. I made $145, 7:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. 145. Expenses, I got canes, $11. And gas, just $47. I never used a full tank in one night. I used like maybe 3/4. I have a Mazda CX-9, which means 28 highway, 19 city. I think that's the average. Sunday night, I was there 4:30 or 4 p.m. to 3:40 a.m. I was just grinding, and I made about $225, give or take. Expenses, Raising Cane's $11. I got Raising Cane's both nights. Gas $48. And that day, yeah, my hourly my hourly after that was only $14. That means I made $400 in 2 days. You have to think someone that's going to gas and stuff like that. But yeah, that was when I didn't have platinum status. I think I was at like gold or silver at that point. Once I hit platinum, I'm easy making $20 an hour on the low end after gas. So that's why I say you should just be grinding to get to platinum. Like, it's so pointless to try and pick and choose how much money you're going to be making on these orders. Because you got to think sometimes you're going to get a $2 McDonald's order, stuff like that. And you might think, like, gambling style. Bro, DoorDash is such gambling. Like, no cap. Because you have no idea what orders are going to come to you. Like, you're just driving, and then you get a ping on your phone, and it says, like, this much guaranteed. And you don't know if something better is going to come after. You don't know if nothing's going to come after that. But yeah, I would recommend just declining very minimal orders when you're first starting. I mean, obviously, sometimes you'll get an absolute shitter, and it's like you have to go 10 miles for $3. Just decline it, bro. But I wouldn't be too picky. I think at the like when you're first starting, I wouldn't aim for anything over $1 a mile because it just tells you the miles. It doesn't tell you how far. Who shouldn't do this? Um, Personally, let's talk about safety. Okay, I don't worry too much about safety. I mean, I'm like a 6'2", like, and I have that build where it's not like aesthetic, like it looks like a power lifter build, right? I constantly look kind of fat, which is that means scary. So no one's ever tried to mess with me. Some dude tried to steal my phone once. He's like, when I'm at the gas station in the city, he's like, "Yo, could I use your phone, bro? I just got jumped. I need to call the police." And I just stared at him like, bro, and he popped up next to me too. I'm chilling in my car, and bro, I look over and he's just standing there. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, nah. He's like, all right. And then I watch him go around the corner and get in the passenger seat of like a Hellcat. And I was like, this fucking guy. He thought I was gonna debo me. So for women, don't go in the city. Just don't do it. It's just not a good idea at all. I mean, even me, like, I'll end up in areas where I'm like, bro, where the fuck am I? I mean, I live in Phoenix, very ghetto city, right? But still, I just cannot recommend this to women. If you are a woman and you're going to DoorDash, I would recommend going to a safer area than your local city. So here's the thing, right? I'll show you a map. So on the DoorDash app, you don't get to see where exactly it is you're going. Like, you get like a general little thing. But these areas are big, bro. Like, these are big areas, right? Because this is the entirety of Phoenix. This is Tempe over here, right? Look at how small Tempe looks on the map. This is a big area. So you can't really control where you're going to end up. You kind of just have to go places. And you don't want to have to end up unassigning from orders and tanking your pay after picking something up because you're in a bad area and you don't want to go up the stairs. Bro, you're going to have to come get me, bro. So, and also the other problem with women is that you guys can't really pee outside. Okay, and I'm not admitting to public urination, but I am admitting to urinating in the depth of the woods. Because you gotta think, like, if you have to go into a store to pee, most of the time you're gonna be DoorDashing is late at night. I should have mentioned this. I was gonna mention it later, but the money is not that good when you're DoorDashing midday. The money's not that good when you're DoorDashing dinner time. The money, I mean, it's pretty good dinner time, but it's not the best. The money is the best between the hours of 7:30 p.m. and 12 midnight. That's the best. Because you got to think, what are you aiming for, right? What are you aiming for? You're aiming for the time that there's the least drivers and the most people ordering. Honestly, the best money you're going to make DoorDashing is like drunk people hours, you know? Like when you're pulling up to someone's house party, those are always great tips. And they're good customers too. They're very chill. Yeah, so on the thing about declining orders, I really don't decline orders much. You have to stay at above 90 acceptance rate. I don't care if you're making nothing off that, right? And this is how, guys, like I made $800 in a week doing this. And yeah, you have to grind, bro. Like, it's not too fun. And I have a bunch of my statements printed. No, I'm not going to show you guys them. But anyways. Yeah, so I really, again, can't recommend this to women too much because you are going to be in a populous area late at night alone, most likely. I mean, unless you're going to get someone to come with you. Which, on that note, me and my ex-girlfriend started dating because I would take her DoorDashing with me. It's honestly fun. Like, and my friends always ask me to drive them while they drink while I'm DoorDashing. Like, they just want to come with and just drink in the car. Which I only did that once. Water, guys, water. But, like, I never really go with people. I've brought people maybe a few times, but that's because the college that I'm at, no one really has a car. So they're just, like, bored. Like, they just want to get out. Okay, so where should you go? Here's the problem with DoorDash. Is you'll get $8 for a 3-mile trip, and you'll think, I only have to drive 3 miles, and I'm getting $8. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess I have to sit in a line and go meet this person, but, like, this is going to take no time. 90% of the problem that you have with DoorDashing is wandering around apartment buildings. That shit is terrible, bro, because these people will give you zero instruction, and there's just a room number, and I have to find out where to park. Right, I'm in a city. Like, I have to go find. I'm not paying for this, so I just go to some random lot. I have to find where to park. I have to find which building you're in just by roaming around, and then I have to find your room within that building. And yeah, DoorDash gives you a pin, but A, the pin is really off a lot of the time, and B, it still doesn't help, bro. Like, I need to find the door, I need to find parking, I need to find a lot of stuff. So you're gonna spend a ton of time roaming around apartment buildings. I would say probably 10 to 15% of my time DoorDashing total is spent in apartment buildings. So you want to go to a populous area with the least apartment buildings. Okay, so me, I live in Phoenix. I do not DoorDash in Phoenix. I hate DoorDashing in Phoenix. It's a terrible experience. I always go to Tempe. Why do I go to Tempe? College town, okay, which means two things: alcohol, money, and a lot of people. Three things. Those are all really important. You don't want to be in a desolate area, right? Because look, okay, so I'm gold tier, which means I'm second highest priority on reserving these places. Look how many places are grayed out right now, right? The only place that say busy are the places that I can DoorDash. Okay, so do you know what that means? That means very dead right now. Well, why? I mean, it is 6:30 a.m. But this is how it looks a lot of the time. But yeah, no, so you want populous, wealth, minimal apartment buildings. Apartment buildings will cost you so much money doing this because time is money normally. Time is money times 10 when you're DoorDashing, right? Like, it's actually your time is money because you're not guaranteed anything, bro. And never do guaranteed rate. I make so much more money doing individual orders and just hustling than doing the guaranteed rate thing because they have like a thing where you get paid $16.50 an hour, guaranteed, as long as you do like 2 orders an hour, I think, or 3 orders an hour. Something like that. But yeah, it's cringe. I don't do it because I like to hustle and just grind and make the money. Yeah, like I said about time and sleep schedules, why you shouldn't do this if you have a 9 to 5 and stuff like that, if you have a good sleep schedule, is because all of the money is late at night. Like, my money peaks at maybe 10:30, right? But it stays very good until 12:30, and it stays good even at 1. After 1, it starts to get really bad because that's when I'm doing $2 Jack in the Box orders, $5 Taco Bell, stuff like that. On safety, I forgot to say this. Some guy tried to prostitute me. I know I talked about this on my live stream, but I just want to mention it. And I was, dude, me being a man, I was tweaking driving to drop this stuff off for this guy, man. Here's what he said. Asking about my name. I said, yes, it's a French name, but it's Americanized. He said, that's cool. He said, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I said, I'm 18. I'm 19 now. Yes, what's the biggest tip you ever got? I said, $20. He said, it seems really low. I was like, yeah, people that get DoorDash are broke, which is true, bro. You're delivering to the trenches you're delivering to the hood way more than you are rich neighborhoods, which seems so backwards. Maybe it's just the city I live in. But I said, most people that get DoorDash are broke. He said, Lamau, I see that this seems backwards. He said, you want a different type of tip? I'm trying to play stupid. I say, like what? He sends the eggplant emoji with the hand emoji. I said, no. He said, nothing? Like, why did he need to reiterate that? Yeah, I don't fucking want to have sex. Like, I just think it's so weird. I said, I need money, not men. He said, I'll pay you. And I just said no. And then I had to drive 20 minutes, though. And me being a man, I'm tweaking driving there. I leave him such an angry message on his ring. Whatever. This is not the point. But yeah, sometimes you get orders to mansions, too. Like, in Scottsdale, I get those a lot. But yeah, if you're in Phoenix, this is all I have to say. Don't go to Phoenix, go to Tempe and Scottsdale. That's where the bread is at. And also, guys, literally just look at the promos. Look at the promos, okay? It'll tell you if there's promos. This is where the money's at. Because you can get $1 extra on every order, $2 extra on every order, $3 extra on every order, depending on how busy it is. And when they have those, that means it's hella busy. Because you got to think like they're paying you extra to be out there. So that means they really, really need people. So yeah, constantly go to promos. Honestly, I'm saying DoorDash isn't even that worth it if there's no promos, if it's not a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, if it's not a bar night at your local college. It's not even worth it, bro. Because, yeah, like, drunk people are a lot of your business. Like, a lot. On the customers note, I haven't really had many bad customers. I've had a few people where I'm like, man, what is going on with this guy? A lot of women are just kind of scared. I drop off to them, which I, like, feel bad. Like, they always have their boyfriends come with, and they always just seem so, like, I don't know. Like, they seem like they're, like, I mean, I don't think it's because of me. Like, I think it's just because I'm a man, you know? But anyways, yeah. I've had some really nice customers. Some customers have given me food, giving me water, giving me cash when I come up to give them the order, which is really nice because it's like they already paid me on the app. Let's talk about meals, eating. Bro, for me, I'll stop at Cane's and eat all my food in 10 minutes and just go. You don't want to take breaks, bro. This is why I say women shouldn't do it. Because the time that you're cutting out is just losing money, right? So, like my cousin does Doordash in the same area, right? She started doing it because of me, because she sees me chasing this bread. And she's like, yeah, I have to unassign from orders because I have to find a gas station to pee in. Stuff like that, which just means you're just losing money pretty much. And it's just really problematic. Like, as a woman, you might have to like get a bottle to pee in or something. Can girls even do that? I don't know. It's kind of weird. You might have to like get a bottle to pee in or something. Like, you're gonna lose a lot of money with these gas station trips to find bathrooms. Also, living in a city, bro, you know that very few gas stations have bathrooms that you're allowed to use. It's just so stupid because I can't pee in public. Like, how is it illegal to pee in public, but the gas stations don't have bathrooms? Like, where am I supposed to pee then? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to absorb it in my bladder? Like, it's the stupidest shit. I already talked about time. Dinner time is good, but it's not the best because there's so many dashers out, right? Because you got to think, like, you really just want to be at the time that there's minimal dashers out, but still a lot of people ordering. That's where the bread is at. So, yeah, like I said, populous area. You need a variety of restaurants to go to. And dude, fast food are like the worst orders. Fast food is the worst, man. You make the most doing like Indian food. I actually made a lot doing Chick-fil-A a lot of times. Chipotle, you make a lot. I guess that those are fast food, Chick-fil-A and Chipotle, but those are like higher end. You don't make jack from Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell. And these people have a tendency to give away the order before you get there too. Do you know how many times I've pulled up to McDonald's? Driven like 20 minutes to get to McDonald's, and I sit in this long ass line at midnight, and I pull up and they go, oh yo, someone took that order. And I have to call the dude, and I'm like, yo bro, someone stole your shit. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah bro, I'm sorry man, I just pulled up and they said that someone took it. He's like, also, DoorDash is such a bad app, bro. It's such a, if you're listening to this, Dasher support, fix your fucking app, bro. Do you know how many times I've pulled up to a restaurant and I like have to find a back door to get in because all the doors are locked, and I come in and they're like, the employees are like closing and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I got a DoorDash order for James. And they're like, we've been closed for an hour. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I literally picked up this order 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's happened to me a billion times. Yeah, but on safety, like, if you're a girl, just buy a gun. Pepper spray doesn't do shit. I always tell girls about this. You pepper spray me, you know, and then you're dead. Okay? Like, you have to be so close to be able to pepper spray someone. You know, and even though I'm like, I can still go, and smack you, right? Stuff like that. So, yeah, it's not that effective. Yeah, so just buy a gun. We need to start giving shawties 45 ACP. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. But yeah, not that safe for women. I mean, my cousin does that. I just like give her my knife, whatever. What else is there? Download the app and see. If you have to go on a wait list, the area's fucked. If you open it and there's never promos on Friday nights, the area's fucked. Like, this is only, like, I'm from Chicago. When I look at the DoorDash app on Chicago, it's shit. It's terrible. Like, I would never go there. Also, it's a very wide range. Okay, so, like, the areas that you can dash in, it's huge, bro. Because, look, this is Chicago, okay? It tells me I can dash all the way in the border of Indiana. Like, you can go very far on this app. I do Dash along the way, right? It's like a feature that lets you pick up orders while you're driving somewhere. I do it once I get out of where I live, because I live in the fucking trenches, bro, because all these orders suck, and I hate having to decline them and mess up my rate. And I start doing it, though, because it's good, bro, because you're just making money for doing the drive that you have to do to get to the rich area. But don't do it if you're trying to rush. Like, if they have a promo going on in an area, there's no reason to do Dash along the way. You should just try and get there as fast as possible. On food, also, you're going to save a ton of money if you just pack your own lunch. Pack your food, bring it with you, pack a bunch of water bottles so you don't have to buy them individually at gas stations. And just be prepared, bro. And then the money is yours for the taking, literally. If you work hard, DoorDashing, if you actually grind, I guarantee you can make, like I did, 800 in a week. And that was 5 days, I think. I'm like 90% sure. You just have to grind, bro. And yeah, holidays, drunk occasions are the best money you'll ever make. Like, the best. Because, bro, who the fuck is ordering food at midnight, bro? Like, that's such drunk shit to do. Come on, no one sober is DoorDashing frequently. Look, the sun's rising. Well, we got the life insurance final exam today. I gotta get going on that. It's at noon. I don't know why I woke up at 4:30. I really don't wake up in the night. I think it's because something got stuck in my air purifier. But yeah, I can tell you this is good money. And it's not too bad. I don't mind, as long as you don't mind driving. Don't do it if you have a sports car. I don't know if I mentioned this. Don't do it if you have a sports car. If you have any sort of car with bad gas miles, yeah, you're fucked. Don't do it. Because you're just taking out so much possible money that you could be making. Personally, bro, I'm a great dasher because you know I'm flying on that highway. Like, I think like 97% of my orders are early, something like that. But DoorDash gives you a ton of time. Like, as long as you don't stop somewhere, you're going to be early. You know, look at my bed, bro. Is this male living or what? I got one blanket and one pillow on this. No decor. Hey, we got a desk, though. We got a desk now. Alright, guys, that's the whole video. I appreciate you. Comment below any thoughts. Comment below if you're trying to DoorDash. And reply to it in like a week or something with how you like it. It's not too easy. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that it's not easy. It's just that you have to be dedicated. You have to be a grinder. Like, you need to need that money. You know what I'm saying? But I love chatting with other dashers, bro, at the Dash Mart. I love that shit. It's honestly given me a lot of good experiences, you know? So I love being outside at 3 a.m. I do. I've just met so many people because of this. And yeah, guys, don't go nocturnal like me. It's so bad for you, bro. It's so bad for you. You have no idea. After like a week of nocturnal living, you start to feel like terrible. Like, I can't even explain it, bro. You need the sun. And like, I'm tan and shit, you know. I wasn't even that nocturnal. So yeah, I think someone said it was carcinogenic. Like, I remember reading a science article. It was like, scientists just declared working the night shift is carcinogenic, but that doesn't make any sense. Because what do you mean? What do you mean it's carcinogenic? All right, let's go look at the sunrise right quick before I end this. This pimp is at the top of Mount Olympus. Oh, you can't even see anything, bro. It just looks like blue. Look, I got all this construction on my window. This shit sucks, bro. I have a terrible view. Hey, but if I start stacking my bread with life insurance, I'm going to buy an apartment. I say buy. I'm going to rent an apartment. Because I don't like living here. Like, it's cool and all, and it's fun living with my friends, but like, I'm in like I'm in a micro city, you know. I'm in a school city. Do you know how weird that is? Do you know how strange that is, living in a school city, bro? of Christian people. Like, it's just, yeah. But yeah, I will say too, like, um, it's hard to maintain lifting. Like for me, when I was working, I worked 48 hours that week. Well, listen. 35 active hours, 40 something on the app. Like, I don't know if it's 48, maybe 40, 42. So what does that mean? That means there was 35 hours that I was actively delivering orders and stuff like that and picking stuff up, and that means 40 something hours just kind of messing around. Which you do have to factor, like, a lot of that time was me driving places, like driving to get to the area that I want to DoorDash in. A lot of that time was me taking a break and eating, stuff like that. So it doesn't really count, you know. Like, it wasn't real DoorDash time. Okay, that's it.